All right, everyone is going to be getting here in the morning around 8:15. So you could get here around 8 o'clock if you wanted to have a chance to sit down, take a look. If you want to look up some stuff, it's a Behringer X32. It's a standard Behringer. Okay, so at first we're gonna want to do a sound check. We're gonna want to go through all of the instruments and through all of the vocals. So we have a lot of this running through groups over here. So you see we have pastor, we have vocals, instruments, drums, Pro Presenter. Pro Presenter is the computer. So like if when we do like a bumper video or we play a pre-service video, that is where you'll be looking at that. Pads we won't be using tomorrow. So you can control all of that right there. But some of this is running through these. So the first one we're going to look at is we'll look at vocals. If you hold down that right there, you'll see which channels are running through that. Now, black mic is technically not a vocal because that is the one that Mr. Ford uses for his announcements. When he comes up at the end of our first two songs, he uses that one. So please watch that when he gets up there. The vocals that we will be using for singing in the morning are white, red, and yellow. Orange and green are in red because those actually don't come through the house. Those are for some talkback mics for us on stage. So you won't have to worry about those. Don't worry about them. I just didn't want you to be like, why can't I hear them? Why are they red? All right, pad, we won't be using that tomorrow. Again, just trying to tell you what you need for tomorrow. And then all of these are instruments. So again, you can see this one says instruments. So if you hit select, you can see those are all instruments. Okay, so we're gonna need a sound check on keys, electric guitar, acoustic, bass. Reserve is like another acoustic channel. And then tracks. We use loops and tracks every Sunday. And so we will need you to do a test on tracks to make sure that sounds okay. From song to song, sometimes one song will be louder, sometimes one song will be quieter. So you'll have to kind of take mental note of that and make sure this is kind of what makes everything sound full. That's how we like to think of that. So if it kind of sounds thin in one section, don't be afraid to push this to where we can hear it, and that will make us sound full. All right, that's channels 1 through 16. We're going to go to channels 17 through 32. All right, and then these are all drums. This is all drums, so overheads, all that good stuff, making sure that nothing's too loud, too screamy. Okay, and then this is pastor channel. Again, this is on channels 17 to 32, pastor channel. All right, so let's say that his mic sounds really weird. This is where you can do all of your EQing. So you can click on select. Then, I know you know most of this stuff. I'm just kind of going through it. So gate is right there, but they can also hit view, and then you can see your gate right there. You can also hit view on dynamics, on you're configuring your preamp, on your equalizer. You can choose your low, mid, and high from right here, low, mid, high, mid, and high. And then same thing with bus sends. You don't really have to worry about that. And main sends, again, you won't really have to worry about that. But you can just toggle that on right there and toggle it off right there. Okay, so that is for Dad's mic. Excuse me. I don't know if you'll be able to get a sound check on his mic before he comes in. This is saved from previous weeks, so I don't want you to be like, oh my goodness, I have to EQ his thing on the fly. You can already see it's pretty EQ'd. So yeah, that's everything that we'll do for that. You already know about, push the lead vocals, fill it up with bass, that sort of thing. Okay, and so during service, you can kind of just take a look over here. It simplifies everything. Pastor, vocals, instruments, drums, Pro Presenter, again, that's computer, and pads we won't be using. The main is right here. I have my headphones in, So you're gonna hear my cough no matter which way I turn. I turn my head. These are muting. So Pro Presenter mutes the computer sound. All mutes all, Pastor mutes Pastor, instruments, vocals, and FX. I'll show you how to go to FX. FX are right there. So if you go to bus 9 through 16, that's vocal reverb, vocal delay, instrument reverb, and then drum verb. And again, that's in bus 9 through 16. Okay, so flow of service, that is all rehearsal. And then, let's see, rehearsal, and then we're gonna have a pre-service video that will play, so make sure that Pro Presenter is pushed where people can hear it. It's a very, very light song, so don't push it too high. And then starting at about 5 minutes before service, a video will automatically start playing, and it's a louder song, so be sure to be back here by around 5 minutes before service starts, so about 10:25, and pull back the Pro Presenter channel, and you can push it. The bass really kicks on that song. That's the song that everyone starts clapping to. So when it gets to that loud part, feel free to push that and make sure they have loud music to clap to. If you could keep our channels, and by our channels I mean instrument channels, muted up until near the end of the video. We do that crash out. Sometimes we're like tuning our instruments while we're up on stage, and so once we start clapping, you can unmute us. Once we start clapping, you can have it like that, and then once we start clapping, you could unmute us, and so we can come in with the instruments. You can push drums, make sure drums are loud. Drums will crash in with the at the end of that song. That'll be a smooth transition, like we normally do. We will do 2 songs. Mr. Ford will come up and speak, and remember that's channel 1. That's mic that is black. Let's see, and then Dad will get up and speak. As we are transitioning, there's a video that will play right there, so make sure Pro Presenter is pushed up. It's a medium, normal sounding video, so pull it back just a little bit and then ease up into it. And then we'll do Dad speaking, will come up, and we will actually join him on his last point. So if you could please be sure to have instruments unmuted by that last point. I might be playing acoustic guitar tomorrow. If so, please, this is just a personal note, please keep me muted, because when you plug in and you unplug, it makes that noise. But that's just an acoustic thing. I will get up and we'll do our last 2 songs. Mr. Ford will come up and speak again at the end. Again, that's black mic, and then that'll be it. We have no post-service music that runs, and so that'll be that. The stream, we do run it to a stream, but that is mixed the exact same. We're actually taking left. We split it left and right, and so left is going to the house and right is going to the stream. So it is mixed the exact same way in the stream, so you won't have to worry about, okay, how does it sound in the stream, how does it sound in the house. Mix what's in the house, make that sound good, and it'll sound good on the stream. We've tested that a bunch, and that's just what we're going with for right now. Yeah, so hope this helps. I don't think I missed, there is one other thing that I missed. You can talk to us. So right here, you'll see it says Talk A and Talk B. Your mic is right here. Talk B allows you to speak in the whole house. You will come through on all the ears. Even if people are not wearing their ears, they will be able to hear you. Talk A talks directly to in-ears. So if something's going really wrong and you have to let us know something, it's push. So you do like that, and you do like that. It's not a toggle. Yeah, and that's it. So B to talk in the house, A to talk just in the ears. That should be it. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, it's going to be great. Thank you so much. And if there's anything that I missed or you have questions about, we can talk about it tomorrow morning. This was just so I didn't have to worry about, did I forget to tell you something? I don't know if I mentioned it. We can just be clear. I know that this video is longer than it used to be. Thank you, sir. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Praying for you.